Okay, guys, today we'll continue in lesson 1, chapter 9, circumference of circles, page 447. So please go there. And let's remember what we did yesterday. Yesterday, guys, we said the circumference of a circle, it is the round or the round distance of the circle. Here we have the center, P. Here, this line segment, we call it radius. And this line segment, which is passes from the radius, from the center, sorry, we call it diameter. And we said to find the circumference, we have two formulas. C can be pi multiply d, which is the diameter, or C can be 2 pi r, and r here is the radius. And we talked about the pi. We said pi can be two values, 22 over 7, or approximated to 3.14. So this is what we did yesterday. So to find the circumference, if the diameter is given, we use this one. If the radius is given, we use this one. And if we double the radius, we have the diameter. And if we divide the diameter in 2, we will have the radius. This is what we did yesterday. Now today we'll do our examples, our check questions together to do more practices about the circumference of circles. Yesterday, I think we did example 1. I'm not sure. Ali Al-Khatib, are you here?
Yes, Mr. I'm here.
Yes, Ali. Do you understand it, Ali?
Yes, Mr. The center and the diameter and the... yeah.
Good. Yesterday, we did example 1 or no?
No.
I don't know, guys. Did we do it? I'm not sure. Ammar, wait يا علي, خليك معي.
Okay, Mr. I'm here.
Ammar, we did example 1 yesterday?
Yes, we did it.
And the check?
And the check? I don't think we did it. We just did it.
Let's start with the check after example 1 with Ali Al-Khatib. يلا يا علي. Check after example 1.
The Niagara sky wheel.
Which page, Ali? Which page?
449.
Let's see, guys. We have example 1 here down. We have check. Page 449, guys. 449. Please go there. And Ali will read the check for us. Go, Ali.
The Niagara sky wheel, which overlooks Niagara Falls, Canada, has a diameter of 50.5 meters.
Good.
Find the
diameter. Wait, Ali.
Yes.
The diameter of this wheel or of this circular wheel is how much? 50.5. 5 what? Meter?
Meter, yes.
Yeah. So the given here is the diameter, guys. Continue.
Find the circumference of the Niagara sky wheel. Use 3.44 40 around the
لا ارجع. Use what?
3.44
ركز يا علي. 3. what?
14
ايوه. What's this?
T.
Pi يا علي. Pi. This we call it pi حبيبي. لا تنسى. Pi. P with I. Pi.
Okay.
Yeah. Read it again. Use
3.14 for pi round the nearest hundredth of necessary. If necessary.
So we have this circle, guys, in front of you. The diameter is given 50.5 meter. We want to find the circumference, and we want to use 3.14 for the pi, and we will round if it necessary. We will round. Well, let's talk about the rounding today. Now, here the diameter is given, Ali, right?
Yes.
What we will use? C equal pi d or C equal 2 pi r?
C equal pi d.
So the formula, guys, is C equal pi multiply d, but we don't write multiply between or in algebraic expressions, right?
Yes, right.
Now, the question tells us to use what for the pi?
Pi d multiply.
ماشي. What we will use? What's the value of pi?
13.14.
ركز يا ابني. What's the value of pi? Read it.
50.5.
لا إله إلا الله. يا ابني pi.
Yes.
What they wrote in the question? What's pi? What's this? Read.
Around 3.14.
3.14, not 13.14. Okay, حبيبي?
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Sorry,
What's
Mr.
pi? What's pi?
3.14.
مالك وين بتجيب ال 13 انت؟
3.14.
ايوه. So for the pi we'll put 3.14. Multiply how much d?
50.5.
50.5. Now we will multiply these two numbers and I'll multiply them for you using my calculator quickly. We know how we multiply this, but it should be 3.14 multiply 50.5 equal. It equals 158.57. 158.57. Okay, guys. Now the question, look here, guys.
Yes.
Look here. Now, what's the unit of the diameter? Is what?
Meter.
So here the unit will be the same, meter. This is first note. The unit of the circumference is the unit of the diameter or the radius.
Yes.
Now, if to the question said round to the nearest hundredth if necessary. Now, where's the hundredth, guys? Look here, guys, and remember we did that before. After the decimal, this number here, the first number, we call it tenths.
Tenths.
Not tens, tenths with THS.
Yes.
Tenths.
Yes.
The 7 here, we call it hundredths.
Hundredths.
With THS, guys.
Yes.
Now, if necessary means if we have other numbers here, we round the 7. If not, we leave it. Got it?
Yes.
So here, we don't have numbers after the 7.
So we
leave it.
Yes.
This is the answer. But for example, if the answer was or 158.579, for example.
Yes.
Here the 7 is the hundredths. The question wants us to round it. To round, guys, let's remember rounding. We take a look to the next number. If the next number is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, we add 1 to the 7 and we erase the other, right?
It will be 8, yes.
It will be 5, 8, 5, 8, and the 9 will gone.
Yes.
If the 9 is 1, 2, 3, 4, or 0, like 2, for example, we don't add. The 7 stays 7. Remember that.
Yes.
So this is what they mean when they said round for hundredths, if necessary. Here, it's not necessary because nothing here. Okay, guys? This is check page 449. Copy it, please, and let's go to example 2. Thank you, Ali.
You're welcome, sir.
Example 2, guys. Let's go to example 2. This classwork will be sent to you after a while, guys. So if you didn't write very well, just focus with me, then you can copy as you want. So we are in example 2 now, page 450. 450, and with Mr. Rashid. Read ya, Rashid.
Yes, Mr.
Yalla, ibni, read. Do you understand the idea?
Mr. No, I want to ask. I don't
ask.
I don't understand the lesson, Mr.
Yesterday you don't understand also?
No.
Mister, what we want to find? Circumference. Circumference. What we call it? C. Now C has 2 formulas. Formula for the diameter, you need to memorize the formulas. And formula for what? The radius.
The radius.
Okay. If the diameter is given, we use this formula. If the radius is given, we use this formula, okay?
Okay.
Now, what's this symbol? Pi. You know the pi?
Pi, yes.
Good. Now in the check, the diameter is given, which is 50.5. So which formula we will use?
We will use the first.
The first one. So I put the formula, I replace the numbers, then I multiply.
Okay.
Now read example 2.
Okay, I'm sorry. Example 2, find the circumference given the radius. Find the circumference of a circle with a radius of 21.2 inches.
So the radius is given,
Yes.
Rashid. What's the radius? How much?
21.2.
21.2. Now go back to the circle, Rashid.
Yes.
This is what we call it the radius.
Radius, yeah.
It is from the center to the circle. But from the circle to the circle, passing through the center, we call it what?
Pi?
Diameter.
Diameter, okay.
So this is radius, this is what?
Diameter.
Yellow. Now the radius is given and we want to find the circumference. Continue reading the question.
Use 3.14 for pi.
Round
to the nearest hundredth of necessary.
If necessary. So what's given here, Rashid? The radius or the diameter in the example?
The radius.
The radius given. Which one we will use? The first formula or the second formula?
The second formula.
Yeah, what's the second formula? You need to memorize it, guys. C equal
2
ايوه
pi r.
بس نقراهم مرة واحدة. C equal 2 pi r. Okay.
Pi r. Okay.
2 pi r. What's between them here?
Pi.
Between them, يا ابني. Between the 2 and the pi and the r here. What between them should be?
The numbers.
There is nothing, صح?
Yes.
So if there is nothing, means what?
We have to multiply.
Good boy. Good boy. That's what I want to hear. Now let's replace the pi by the value and the radius by the given value, right?
Okay.
So we put equal under equal. The 2 comes down. Multiply. How much the pi?
3.14.
We put it 3.14. Multiply. Yes. How much the radius, which is given here?
21.2.
What's the unit for the radius in the question? Meter, centimeter. Inch.
Yeah.
IN like this?
Aywa.
Okay. Now, is this difficult?
Nope.
Yep. Now, what we will do, we will multiply these 3 numbers, right?
Yes.
So if you multiply 2 by 3.14 by 21.2, we multiply them, guys. You can use your calculator. The answer will be I will multiply it using my calculator. Just give me a second. Okay. 2 multiply 3.14 multiply 21.2. The answer is 133.136. Look here, ya Rashid.
Yes, mister.
So if we multiply 3 numbers, guys, 2 multiply this number, this is the answer. And if you go back to the question, at the end, what the question said, ya Ali, ya Rashid, round to the nearest what?
Yes, the nearest hundredth.
If necessary, right? Now here, the 1 is the tenths, right?
Yeah, yeah.
The 3 is the hundredths. This is what we want around, guys.
Yes.
Now, in the first check here, it was not necessary to round because we don't have nothing. We have nothing after the hundredths, which is 7. Okay, but here I have 6, so I can round the 3. Now, if we have the next number 6, what we will do for the 3?
We will add 1 to the 3
and remove
the
3 will be what?
4.
4. And the 6?
The 6 will remove it.
تتبخر بتروح. Okay. Now in the equal guys here, we put this sign. Means what? Means we are, this is rounded. This is not exact 100%. It is rounded, okay? Now, what's the unit of the radius? Inch. We put it here, the same unit. Do you understand, Yabni?
Yes, Mr. Thanks.
Good boy. This is example 2, guys. Let's do the check. After example 2, we have check. Let's do it together. Guys, maybe you have missing or spaces in the example in your book. Fill it, please. Fill the spaces from the board. Now let's do the check after this example with Walid. Read ya, Walid.
Find the circumference of a circle with a radius of 0.9 centimeter. Use 3.14 for 3.14 for pi. Write your answer as decimal rounded to the nearest hundredth.
Mumtaz. So the given here is the radius. How much the radius, yeah, Walid? 0.9 what?
Only 0.9.
0.9 what?
Only 0.9 centimeter.
ركز حبيبي. Centimeter. Now, the given is the radius. What will you use? Which formula?
That's in the right.
Which is, say it, Yabni, say it.
C equal to pi r.
So we'll use C equal to pi r. Now, 2 multiply. The pi is how much?
3.14.
Multiply. The radius is how much?
0.9 centimeter.
Now we multiply these 3 numbers. صح يا وليد?
Yes, Mr.
I will multiply them for you.
Okay.
2 multiply 3.14 multiply 0.9. The answer is 5.652. Now, the question wants us to round to the nearest hundredth if necessary. Do we have hundredth here?
Yes, 5.
Now, do we have a number after it?
Yes, 2.
2. What's the 5 will be?
Will stay 5.
Will stay 5 and the 2 will go. So this is equal. Don't forget the sign of the rounding here.
Yeah, 5.65.
5. The unit is what?
Centimeter.
Bas. This is the check after example 2 directly. I will go to the example 3. Now, to understand example 3, guys, please focus with me here. In our examples and the check, the question gives us either the diameter or the radius, and they want from us to find what? The circumference. Now we will do the opposite. We will do the opposite. The question will give us the circumference, and we will find the radius or the diameter, okay? So let's go to example 3 directly together and Yazan, read Yazan. Example 3.
Okay, Mr.
Yalla,
use circumference to find missing dimensions. You can use the formula for the circumference of a
example
circle.
3. Example. Yazan. Habibi. Example 3. Example 3. Yalla.
One of the largest water fountains in the world, Singapore's Fountain of Wealth, consists of a circular bronze ring that has a circumference of 66 meters.
Yes. So the given is what?
66 meters.
What is it?
66 meters.
What is it, Yabni?
Circumference.
Aha. So the given is the circumference. How much? 66 what?
Meters.
صح?
Oh.
So the given here, guys, is the circumference. But in the previous question, the wanted was the circumference, right, Yazan?
Yes.
Now continue, read the question. What the question wants.
Find the approximate diameter of the fountain's bronze ring.
Thank you. خلاص. Find what?
The approximate.
The approximate what يا ابني?
Diameter.
مالك. So the given is the circumference and they want us to find what?
Approximate diameter.
سيبك من كلمة approximate. الله يسعدك. The given is the circumference. They want us to find what?
Diameter.
Hello. Which formula we will use? The one with R or the one with D?
We will use the one with we will use the one.
سهلة يا حبيبي سهلة. The circumference is given, okay?
Okay.
The wanted is what?
D.
What's this?
Diameter.
So what we will use? The formula which has the diameter and circumference or the formula which has radius and circumference?
Diameter and circumference.
Sure, we will use this one because it wanted from me the diameter, right?
Yes.
Yeah. What's the formula? Tell me. C equal what?
C equal pi diameter D.
Pi D. Pi D, guys. Pi D. C equal pi D. Okay. Now, the given is what here, yeah, Mister?
Circumference.
How much?
66 meters.
So down, guys, under the circumference, we will put its value, which is 66. Okay?
Yes.
Equal. How much the pi?
13.4.
La ilaha illallah.
3.14.
3.14.
14.
Top. Do we know the diameter or we want to find it?
No, we want to find it.
We want to find it. So the diameter comes down, right?
Yes.
Now, what we have here, it is one step equation. صح يا?
Yes.
If we have multiply, what we will
make
do?
divide. Divide D in both
we
sides.
Make divide. Divide on what, ya Yazan?
Divide D in both sides.
Divide on D? لا يا زلمة. Look here.
Divide on 3.14 in both sides.
أيوة, we divide on the coefficient, guys. One step equation. So 66 equal 3.14D. We divide both sides on what?
3.14.
عشان هدول يروحوا. What's still here?
D.
D. D equal. Now we divide these two numbers. The answer will be, I will use my calculator. Wait.
21.66
divided by 3.14.
21.02.
Look here, guys. Look what I have. 2, 1, decimal, 0, 1, 9, 1, 0, 8, 2, 8, 0, 3. Look at the board. I have all of this answer in my calculator. All of this answer in my calculator. Now, if you go back to read the question, round to the nearest what?
100.
So I will go to the 100th. Where is the 100th?
9. Sorry, 1.
The 1. The 1 is the 100th. What after it?
9. So it will be 21.
The 1 will be what, Yazan? 2. And
yeah.
all the others, هذول ما بيلزموني. So D equal, it is not equal. It is rounded to.
Approximately.
Not equal. What is the value now we will use?
21.02.
So D approximated, this is the meaning of the word approximated. We rounded it to 21.02. So in this example, guys, do you understand it, Yazan?
Yes, mister.
Now, in this example, guys, the given is the circumference. They want us to find the diameter. I use the same formulas, but in different way. Let's go to the check after example 3. What we have there. Talal, prepare yourself.
Sir, is there anything to write in example 3 or it's written?
Wallahi, I think it's written. Everything is written here, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the answer, everything is written. Focus with the check with me. Yalla. Talal, where are you? Go.
Mister.
Talal, do you understand it?
Not fully.
Which one? The example or the check? Which one?
No, I just get it confused. The formulas.
We have two formulas only. They are small, tiny, cute formulas. See them?
Yeah, I just get confused to which one I should use.
If the diameter, yeah, Mr. given or wanted, we use this one. If the radius given or wanted, we use this one. Okay? It's easy.
Oh, okay.
Now, in this check, what's the given?
Diameter.
So I use this one. Up here, what's given?
The radius.
I use this one. It's easy, صح?
Yeah.
Don't make it difficult. It's easy idea. Okay, Habibi? Yeah. Let's go to the check. Read it. After example 3, we have check. Read it, Yabni.
No.
بسرعة.
Find the approximate diameter of a basketball hoop that has a circumference of 56.52 inches.
Thank you. Find what? What's the question wants from me?
Find the diameter.
They want D, right? And the given is what?
Circumference.
How much?
56.52.
56.52 what? What's the unit here?
Inches.
Inches. Good. So they gave us the circumference and they wanted from us to find what?
Diameter.
Now, which formula I will use? The one with the diameter or the one with the radius?
Diameter.
Yeah, this one, I will use this one. So I'll put it. C equal pi multiply what?
C multiply
ركز يا ابني. C equal pi multiply
the diameter.
بس. Now, the C is given how much?
56.52.
Under the C, I replace the C by its value, right?
Yeah.
Equal. How much the pi?
3.14.
That's multiply D, right?
Yeah.
Now, this is one step equation. If we have multiply, what we will do?
Divide.
Divide both sides on what?
Divide both sides on 3.14.
Bas, yalla, rewrite the equation. Guys, you did that. You did these equations with Mr. Shadi and me also. Please, it's easy. 3.14 D. Divide both sides by 3.14, yeah. Talal, do you understand me?
Yeah.
Now, these are given. It's still D equal. Let me divide these two numbers here. 56.52 divided by 3.14 is 18 exactly. It's 18 exactly. Now, Mr. Talal, D equal what?
18.
18. Do we need to round or whatever?
No, because we don't have decimal.
Exact value. Now, after this check, guys, we have example 4 and check. I will do the check because I'm running out of time. Yes, Yabni.
Can you show us the board, please?
Mister, this is the board. What do you want from the board?
Okay. Thanks, Mister.
I will send it, Rashid. I will send it in your inbox, okay?
Okay, Mister, thanks.
Now, the check after example 4, guys, I will do it directly because I'm running out of time. So excuse me, I'll do the check, okay? The check said, find the approximate radius of a circle with circumference of 7.92 centimeter. The circumference is given and we want to find the radius, not the diameter. So check page 452. The circumference, how much? 7.92 meter. And they want from us to find the radius. Now here they want the radius. I will use the other formula, guys. C equal 2 pi r. So C equal 2 pi r. I will replace the C by its value. 7.92 equal 2 multiply 3.14 multiply the radius. Now, first step, guys, I will multiply these two numbers to make them one number. So 7.92 equal 6.28. If you multiply 2 by 3.14, it will be 6.28 multiply R. Now, I will divide both sides by this number, which is beside the R. We have one step multiplication equation. We do division. So 7.92 equals 6.28 R, divided both sides in 6.28, 6.28, gun are equal, divide. Let's divide. 7.92 divided by 6.28. The answer will be 1.26 rounded. I rounded it directly. This is the check, guys, after example 4. This is the check after example 3. Don't forget that. So we have two ideas. Sometimes the question gives you the radius, the diameter, they want the circumference, or the question gives you the circumference and wanted from you the radius or the diameter. Okay, guys? This is the check. Here, guys, I multiplied these two numbers. Don't forget that. But now, in your homework, guys, you need to read the questions, solve them. If you have any problem, you can ask me tomorrow, inshallah. Now, I will send these exercises to your inbox after a while, so please copy them all and study them. And you can ask me anytime, anywhere, any place. Thank you so much. Have a good day.